what you call it. But it's Kiara and Talia back with another video. We are here at Lake Murray. And today is, again, like I told y'all, like Thursdays are dedicated to me and her time, and then Fridays, since it's going into the weekend, is dedicated to me or mommy and me time. So that's the lake behind us, and we're about to go find. They're doing racing back there. I don't know if y'all can see the boats, all those little things right there. Those are the boats. But yeah, we're just gonna sit out and relax and yeah, do what we do best. So we will be back when we set up, so that way we can do Q&A for y'all, I guess. Okay, y'all, so we finally found a spot to sit and enjoy this little breeze while we at the lake. And now we're gonna go ahead and start getting these questions that y'all got for us answered. We didn't even bring the tripod because I didn't even know we was coming out here. We should have, because we stopped by the house. So now I'm gonna have to hold this camera this whole time. Yeah. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. So, this first question, I don't know who it's from, but it says, what is your relationship with your wife's family? Baby, you want to answer? I mean, I know it's addressed to me, but do you want to answer?
It's straight.
You think you have a good relationship with your family?
It's good with some people, yeah.
Let me tell you something. I don't do the fakeness, okay? I don't do the fakeness with her family. So if I don't fool with them, I don't fool with them. I'll walk past them like, I mean, if y'all speak, y'all speak. If not, oh well, it's not going to do me no different. I don't fool with them. Let's just put it like that. Okay, let's get to the next question. So this one is for me. It said, with you being Haitian, how did your family feel when you told them that you were seeing a girl or had a girlfriend? They didn't really feel any type of way. My family is not like, oh my goodness, you're a lesbian, you're going to hell. Well, correction. Why you turn that way? Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry, y'all. So anyways, they didn't really say much. Of course, I'm Haitian. Y'all know that. I grew up in New York. So, like, the parades that we had in New York, I was always around lesbians, gays, trans, all of that. So, it wasn't nothing for my family. Now, my dad's side, they did not care. More so, my grandmother on my dad's side, y'all, I'm not going to say too much, but all I'm going to say is my grandmother is way, 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 way lighter than me. Like, she look like a Caucasian woman because she is Caucasian. Half, okay? So, yeah, that's, y'all know where I'm getting at. But she was that way. And my grandmother on my mother's side was like, I mean, I'm not going to not love you for it. Like, I would prefer you to be with a man, but whatever makes you happy, I'm going to be happy. That's what my grandmother told me before she died. And matter of fact, when I came out to my grandmother, she met Talia and all. That's the one that passed away. She met Talia and all. So, I was happy. As long as my grandmother, I didn't really care about anybody but my grandmother. As long as my grandmother approved of it, that was all. That was it. And that's on period, okay? I mean, either way it go now, Y'all, she trying to show y'all the sun. Really? We supposed to be answering questions and you talking about the sun. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? Okay, no. Okay, so I have a question. It said, how did you and your wife meet? That's the first question.
Oh, I got sand on my tattoo. Is you gonna fuck it up?
Oh, Lord. No, babe. We can wash it when you get home. Y'all, and the crazy part about it is she talking about her tattoo like she don't got other tattoos on her. She done got this tattoo and she act like she ain't never had a tattoo before. So, back to the question so we can answer. It says... Oh, Lord. It says, how did you and your wife meet? Do you want to tell the story? Because you said
to
we
be
got
honest,
2 different stories.
I don't even remember, but you know, it was 2013, right? 2013.
That's when we first met, but
Yeah.
not formally met. Like, we crossed paths, okay?
Yeah,
And then?
I don't know.
Oh, now you scared. Y'all, we're going to do a story time on how we met, and we're going to post it on YouTube. Okay? We're going to post it on
We
YouTube.
met 2013, but we didn't start messing around till 2014. Shit, I don't know. But we met in high school, of course. It was my 11th grade year, her 10th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't start dating until my 12th grade year, her 11th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's her version. We'll get into that story time. Okay, and it says, how did she react when you told her you had a baby? Was that your first girlfriend? Okay, let me answer was that my first girlfriend? So, I've dealt with other females secretly, okay? I never told my family that I dealt with other females. So, I dealt with other females secretly. In New York, I dealt with somebody she had the same name as me, and that girl was crazy. But I never told my dad, I never told my aunts, I never told my grandmother, my mother, none of that. But like actually having family meet her and my wife and being around my baby, and yeah, this, you can say that this is my first real girlfriend or wife, because we're married now. Okay, now let's go back to where they asked, how did you react when I told you that I had a baby? How did you react?
you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you?
Somebody else had told me. But
Well, that's none of their business. Y'all, let me tell you, when everybody found out that me and her was talking, they had so much to say, not about me, about her. So I'm just trying to figure out who told you.
I mean, they told me, but you know, that ain't make a difference. I love my daughter, so it is what it is.
Period. But how did you feel?
I ain't feel no type of way. I guess I was used to dating females who had kids, so. So yeah, I ain't feel no type of way.
And she also knew, like, I thought I was the one that told her, but I guess not. But I made it very clear to her, like, when you dealing with me, you gonna have to deal with my daughter too. If not, you might as well just walk away, because my baby come first. And that's all it was. You want it that way? Girl, you want me all in the camera? You want me to see the sun. That's what it is. Okay, let's see. Do we want more kids?
Yes. Yes.
We're trying as we speak. There's nothing
It takes
wrong.
a lot for 2 women to have kids.
Right.
A lot.
Right. There's
You have to
nothing
go
wrong.
through a lot, and it's all type of stuff, but we're working on it. We're almost there. So.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with, like, my insides, my uterus. There's nothing wrong with hers. We done had all of that checked out and all. It's just trying to find the right sperm donor.
That we both like, not just
Right, not just
side.
one, or not like her liking one and me liking one. No, we both want to be able to pick and be on the same page and not pick one or the other. That's it. But yes, we're currently working on that. We're going to do story times on that too, as well as the journey. We don't want to give too much information because we see a lot of people, like even on TikTok, I can't remember her name, like Quay something. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. She just had a miscarriage, and I want to comment on her picture or her video, but it just slipped my mind. But so many women go through this, like the miscarriage, and I understood what she was saying. She don't want to say too much because she want to have another baby, and she don't want to give y'all too much. That is true, because when you get pregnant and it's overwhelming, especially when you are on the internet a lot, you can miscarry, and we don't want that to happen at all. So we're gonna give y'all some stuff, but not all of it. Let me see here. Okay, this one says how to test her again. Okay. I'm not going to read all of your what you sent me, but I'm just going to answer the first question because I see everything you sent me was personal. This one said, is it hard to tell your story again? It may not look hard when I be laughing in my videos, but it is very hard because I never had the time to actually heal. With everything that I had to go through, I never had the time to heal. Because it was like, boom, you got pregnant. Boom, you're a mom. Boom, you can't show no emotions because you have this little lady you have to raise and she's looking up to you. So this, me telling you guys everything, even though I didn't want to, again, I was not trying to go viral because of that, but even though I didn't want to, me telling y'all this is therapeutic because it's like I'm finally getting it off my chest that this happened to me. And I want other girls to learn that's around the same age that I was when I started, or that went through the same thing, and you know they had something happen to them and they're like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm not the only one that go through this. That's the reason why I continue to tell my story. Other than that, it is very hard. Sometimes after I'm done recording and telling y'all stuff, I just be like, I don't want to record no more because it's just too much to relive. But then put my big girl panties on and I just be like, you know what, at the end of the day, this is something that happened to me and I can't just stop just because I'm feeling some type of way when this happened years ago. So if that answers your question, sweetheart. Let's see. Okay. Question is, first off, love your story. Okay, we love you too. And they said, I am sorry, but I am Haitian too, and I don't know how you didn't get whooped because, like, we all know Haitians are crazy. Very much so. You already know. Them Haitians. When you Haitian, baby, that's it. But, no, my dad told me, he was like, I wanted to bust your ass. He told me that. My grandmother, I didn't get whoopings and beatings and all that stuff like that because, one, I was the only girl, and two, I was a good child. It's not like just because I had my daughter young, that don't mean anything. I was still a good child. I was on the honor roll. I was top of my class, things like that. So it's not like I was disobedient. But my grandmother was like, oh no, you want to be grown? You want to have this baby? And y'all, my grandmother is not a Haitian American. She's Haitian. She was born in Haiti. Born and raised. My mother was also born and raised in Haiti. And my father was born and raised in Haiti. So when I tell y'all, like, I'm Haitian, yeah, on both sides. But my grandmother told the doctors, like, she called the hospital and told the doctors, like, she don't need no epidural. She need to have this baby natural. So she can feel the pain so she won't open her legs again, basically. And my nurse was like, we can't do that. She's underage, so legally we have to give her, you know, the pain meds. Now, if I would have started dilating and it was too late to do it, that's totally different. But they was like, no, we have to give her something because her body is she still has a child's body. My grandmother wasn't playing that. My mom, I think she was so over it, she couldn't even deal no more. My aunts, they were just like, you gonna take care of this baby. You want to lay down and have this baby, you definitely gonna take care of this baby. So yeah, they wanted to get me, but they didn't. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if this is for me or my daughter, because we did a story time before. But the question is, do you like your dad? Now, I have dad issues too. I don't fool with my dad. Simple as that. I don't fool with him, okay? I don't fool with my dad simply because he's the type of father that when he's not with anybody, he's the best father in the world. When he is with somebody, he lets them influence him on what he can and cannot do for his kids. And as I got older, I started noticing that, and I was like, I can't fool with you. Did you want to answer that question? Do you like your dad? She's a daddy's girl. Y'all,
that's my king.
My father-in-law still calls her Stain. Hey, Stain. I'm like, sir, she is, and I tell him, I'm like, she's way too old for you to be calling her Stain. Okay?
You're a hater.
I'm a hater?
That's my king, man.
Ooh, child.
Catch the case behind my eyes.
Now, this is the last question that I did have. I don't have it in my phone, but I remember it off TikTok. It said something to the sort of, do you get along with your mom. No. Not that I don't get along with her, I don't talk to her, because my mom has done some stuff. Now, and also, before I even get into that, I just want to make y'all, let it be known that when I tell y'all my stories, I'm not saying that I didn't do things either. But I'm just telling y'all what I had to go through with, my family, my wife's family, people in my life, things like that. But no, I don't talk to my mom. I mean, I let her talk to my daughter. I'm never going to stop my daughter from talking to her grandmother. But me personally, I don't talk to my mom at all. I know it may sound bad, but I don't talk to my mother at all. You talk to your mom, babe? Her biological mother, she don't talk to. But the woman that raised her, she tell her everything. I even told her, I don't think I'm going to tell you when we're pregnant, because you going to tell your mama real quick. I want it to be a surprise. But yeah, if y'all have more questions, of course, y'all know y'all can text us. We are always open to answering questions if we feel like it's appropriate. Do you have anything to say, babe? So I guess now she just want me to get off her phone, because I'm recording off her phone today. I didn't bring the tripod. Get off her phone and enjoy this beautiful sun behind us in this water, so that way we can go ahead and finish spending the rest of our day together. So you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Share, do whatever y'all need to do. Comment whatever y'all want to see below. And we'll be back.